update.
Okay. Richard, were you able to pull up the sound player? Any trouble with that?
To be honest, I haven't. So sorry, where did you say that was again? On the Discord?
Yeah. If you go to the gaming channel where you're in,
Yeah.
move your cursor over to where it says gaming, you'll see all of a sudden a gear and a person and a little chat bubble pop up. If you click the chat bubble, you'll see a link there.
Sirenscape, app.sirenscape.com. Or I could just
open soundboard, yeah.
I think so. I don't know how it reads on the player side, but
I just sent it to you in a direct message, Richard.
Oh, cool.
and yeah, and it's no big deal if not. I mean, it's not like you're gonna miss anything in the game. Just background. Okay.
There we go. Got it. Fantastic.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. So, let me turn my music down just a hair. Okay. So Richard and team, we are in the lair of the frost giants here. Well, I guess I should wait for Justin to get here because he doesn't have context of background either.
Yeah, plus mine, for some reason, program closed on me. What the hell?
Yeah.
Do you use non-weapon proficiencies or?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's take a look at Crowley.
I just see that there was none on the character. That was all, I believe, unless I'm missing something.
Yeah, it was a quick put together, so basically it's just.
Okay.
But you could add some if you want.
Yeah.
He's proficient in what he's owning it.
Yeah. Look, you're 11th or 12th level cleric. You can be proficient in whatever. Let's take a look here under the skills tab. Looks like we've only used 2 of the 6. We have a footman's flail and a sling. So
you've got weapon proficiencies and languages and all sorts, yeah, to add.
Feel free to, yeah. So Richard, feel free to, if you go under records, and
yeah, she's going by the back door, and then she's heading towards the front doors where she's going next.
Sorry, under records and items.
Yeah.
You can just drag and drop wherever you want into inventory.
Okie dokie.
Be back in a minute.
However, we are using encumbrance, so we'll have to keep an eye on that as well.
He's fine.
Okay.
Should be good, unless you add something really crazy.
What armor are we wearing? Chainmail. Yeah.
Got like a magic shield, I think. I forget. Cloak of protection, probably.
Yeah, chainmail. Lovely.
We had to load up on some winter gear to prevent freezing. And clearly, I'm not enforcing the totality of equipment weights here. Some of this stuff doesn't even carry a weight, but
yeah,
we've got guys that are carrying stuff for us now. So we got porters and torchbearer and stuff.
We haven't got a bag of holding each, then, no.
No, we got actual expendable NPCs that we'll try to keep alive.
Yeah,
old school.
Henchmen, yeah. Yeah. Hey.
What's up?
What's going on?
Not much, man. Come on in the house.
So any idea what Justin might play?
Yeah, I mean, you play the ranger. Hallis is not here, so I'll let go of that character.
Ah, that's true. Any word from Ares? Is he any better or no?
I haven't heard.
Because he hasn't said anything.
So
Probably getting his
hopefully he's doing
nails
good.
done. It's just, I'm kidding. Sort of. That guy at work has painted nails. I'm just getting to the point now where I don't even care anymore. Whatever.
Hmm. I guess you don't see the dirt that way. You paint them.
Yeah, black fingernail polish covers up everything.
All right, let's see here. I'll push out the well. Once you connect, Justin, let me know.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Justin's here. Would you have to go run the dog around the block or something?
Well, yeah, I got to put her out every now and then. So she's still a pup, so she's got to go when she's got to go.
Trying to load. I'm in, but I'm not seeing things pop up here. Oh, there we go.
So on the map, we're back in the ice cube room, I guess.
It looks like.
Yep. So, okay, so now that Justin's here, I will verbally describe what's up for Richard and Justin's benefit.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
before-
So, party of
Hold on, I have a couple
adventurers.
questions.
You find yourselves in an icy cave here, in the area of the rift of the frost giant Jarl. How did you get here? You might wonder. That's a good question. Basically, as adventurers, you had decided voluntarily at first to join an effort to figure out what was happening in the kingdom of Keeland, specifically in the land of Sterrick, in the capital Istaven in Greyhawk. There was some dark magic, for lack of a better word, happening in concert with raids of giants all over the area. So, for some 3-4 weeks now, there have been lots of giant raids happening in the kingdom in a coordinated fashion across species of giants, which is very rare. You had hill giants and frost giants and fire giants, all kind of waging war against the humans in a coordinated, intelligent fashion, which was very unknown, to the humans, right? In addition to that, the town, the capital city of Istavan, has been enclosed. Half of it has been enclosed by a hemispherical dark globe. If you are from Istavan, you can walk through the globe. You're never seen from again. If you're not from there, you cannot even walk through. This globe is slowly expanding in the city, and so they have summoned all the adventurers they could find. Basically using the stick and the carrot, they are trying to throw treasure at you. Whatever you find, you keep. But if you don't help them, then they are going to take it very badly. which is kind of a veiled threat. You guys have in fact said, sure, we'll go find what's going on, and you did. You went through and spent some time going through the steading of the hill giant, and in fact, you did find. You cleared that out with the help of some orcs, and you found the link to this Rift of the Frost Giant. There's some deeper, darker things going on. You suspect drow involvement, potentially, by what you found, and this has led you here. There was a map that you found that led you right to where you are, and now you're just trying to figure it out. What is going on? Your task is to find out who's behind this, eliminate the threat of the giants if you can, but if not, of prime importance is to find out what is going on. You find yourself in this cave. It is very windy outside of the cave in the Rift Valley, to such an extent that as you fought these 5 winter wolves and killed them, if you see some deficiency of hit points, that's why. You just took care of a little pack of winter wolves. The battle can't be heard where the frost giants were north of you, which you spied out. So that's kind of where you are. Justin, you are a ranger, and you have, as you entered into these caves, you have found an ally in a snow leopard who felt compelled to follow you. So this is your first follower. And that's kind of it. That's the thumbnail.
Okay. I'm having.
Okay. So more immediately, you guys have just finished fighting a pack of winter wolves. Their bodies or carcasses lay on the ground. What you're looking at is a cave full of 8 cubes of ice, probably 8 feet tall and cased, and each one, inside of each ice cube, tall pillar of ice, is a humanoid. Maybe a dwarf, maybe an elf, maybe a human. And inside of each seems to be something of value. Inside each, you have a wand case in front of the elf. You have an axe that the dwarf was holding. You have some gems with the humans, and so on. They are frozen, and that is it. So, what do you guys want to do at this point?
Say start cracking some of these ice cubes open, maybe.
All right. Well, if you just tell me clockwise, if you treat it as a clock, 12 o'clock position, 6 o'clock position, 1, 2, 3, 4. You just tell me which one you want to open, and we'll go from there if you so desire.
John, you probably ought to start with whichever one is the looks like
The
a
caster.
wizard. Yeah, so we can get a spell book for Oak Lock. Hopefully, he'll have some type of spell book on him.
And a rather
Yeah,
important point I should, before you guys get going, you have 3 henchmen that I take it are kind of in the wings somewhere. I've clustered you. This is not reality, but I just clustered you all on this map here. Could you guys move yourselves to where you believe you ought to be? Are there lookouts elsewhere? Or are you all in this room? Just tell me where you are spatially.
Oh,
Well, there's not a whole lot of room here, surprisingly. So
I'll guard this area here.
we can
Which
assume
one?
that porters and everything, you know, the 3 hirelings, they're in the center. They're always going to be at a point where hopefully they're not going to get ambushed. But currently, you can imagine they're somewhere in between us,
Okay, they're basically where 2B is.
pretty much.
Okay. And we're waiting for
Why don't
Justin
you
to still connect here to Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah. Sorry about
It's all good.
My mic was working. But, yeah, I'm having trouble finding it. For some reason it's not coming up.
Oh, in the search box, Andrew, tell them what to put.
Who, where, what?
He needs to find your channel to get into.
Oh, I can't. I need to turn him up on. I'm not hearing if he's talking. I'm not hearing it. Hold on.
Yeah, no, I'm just having trouble finding it.
Okay, I just cranked you up in volume. Yeah. So if you go into, they changed the interface, but it's you can use Hilof, HILOF is the DM name or GM name. If you type that in, you should see Grog all around. Find that one, double
Should
click
be
it.
green.
Yeah. Okay.
And then just click join once you see that. Or play. And it'll take a couple minutes to load in, I'm sure.
Yeah, the books and whatnot. As Justin's looking that up, just as an administrative note, the map we are looking at, in fact, is not a 2E map. It's a 4E map that I think is really, it's a great map that came out of a reprint of the Frost Giant for 4th edition. So I reskinned this map, and that's what we're using because it's so much nicer than the original, 2E map or 1E map. So there's some elements
Cool.
here that are not in the original, but a few of the things I kept because I thought they were pretty cool.
Yeah, well, it looks alright to me.
Yeah. There he is. Let me reshare the map for you, and yeah, just when you, Justin, when you get up there, find the characters and grab Hallis. He's an Elven Ranger. I think he's Elven.
Yeah, I think it. We got basically 3 elves and a half elf, 2 humans, and then 3 human harlot. Snow leopard. But miraculously survived that combat, by the way.
After we're done melting ice cubes, are you going to do that rope trick thing and just hide up in the air?
I think so. I might have to cast invisibility on one of us, but we should be able to get the rest of us up.
Okay.
Just depends. We may not have to because it sounds like Andrew said that maybe the Frost Giants didn't hear what's happening. So
Nope. It's not implicit in the 2E module, and the 4E module is pretty explicit, frankly. That the wind is really, very loud and bristly, running through the outside, such that you're not going to hear noise traveling as you might normally in a cave of ice.
What happened?
So. Okay, great. So Justin's here. Justin, you're in the middle.
Can you reshare the? Yeah, can you reshare the map one more time? I wasn't fully loaded in when you did.
Yeah, let me know if you see it.
Awesome. Yep, got it. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, so there are 8 blocks of ice with humanoids and items of value inside. Clearly, you're going to have, if you want the things inside, you'd have to either chip or burn it or carry it out. However, I don't know. I guess there's lots of things you could do, but you guys tell me what you'd like to do.
Well, we got more than one flaming sword, right? So it should be like going through butter.
Yep. I think Hallis and Lorax both carry one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the if there's an obvious mage type, obviously that's priority, like Dick mentioned. If we could get a spell
Pointy
book.
hat.
Yeah.
Which one is that on the map, Andrew?
What? I'm sorry, Dickie. What's that?
Which one's it looks like the wizard? Which ice cube?
Uh, um,
I mean, is there one? Maybe there isn't one. Was though. Oh, that
Okay.
one.
that's got the that's got the elf with a long case at its feet.
Oh, that's
Whoop.
probably. What is that? An archer? What is that?
No, it looks like a wand case. And then there is.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm still in ping mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, right next to you, Kralad has got a ring on its finger. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Just from a synopsis viewpoint, I'll read
Think
through them
maybe-
real quick. Going from the 12 o'clock position around the clock is the following. You have a dwarf that is holding a battle axe. You have an elf with a long case at its feet. You have a human wearing a jeweled belt. You have a human with a tube in its hand. You have a dwarf with a spilled pouch of 37 gems. A human wearing a ring. A half-elf grasping a sack with a burst seam showing silvery coins. And a human in gleaming armor.
Wow. So there's a lot of stuff here to dig through. All right. Well, I'll keep my rope trick handy, Dick, just in case, because we might get some visitors while we're doing that. We definitely need to. You elves need to keep your ears open. So yeah, I would prioritize this guy with the case because if there's wands in there, especially, that would be bonus.
We'll try to melt that with the flaming swords, and maybe somebody, as there starts to be cracks, can tap on it lightly to crack it apart.
Yeah, Melvarin can do that. I'm sure he understands physics a little bit with his IQ.
All right, I got to put the dog out again, guys. I'll be right back in a minute.
No problem.
You guys keep playing, just melt the ice cubes.
All right, so you guys are melting. Which ice cubes are you guys tackling?
The one with the case at his feet. One right in front of Melvarin's greedy eyeball.
Okay, so, all right, so Hallis and Lorax.
And I'm moving Idri, so she's keeping an eye out for that side.
Okay. All right, so you start to melt this ice, using one sword or two. Both.
I would assume both, yeah, unless somebody wants to pick their team.
Right. No, I didn't know if you were parallel processing, or doing
Yeah.
all at once.
I don't know. I'm not the one holding the sword, so whoever they. We're gonna assume Dick has got one of them, I guess. Who does have them anyway? Oh, one is Justin, right?
Yeah, Hallis, the ranger, and I think the thief, or maybe it
Yeah.
could be Oaklock. I'm not sure. No, I think it's. I think it's the thief. So I put them both there. They put their flame tongue swords that they found last adventure, or this in the Hill Giants, and they start melting this thing. I would suspect this is it's not immediate, so it's going to take 5 minutes to get to a point to where you could probably reach in. I take it you're preferentially
As they.
melting at the base to get to the stuff rather than top down.
Mhm.
Is that fair?
Well, just trying to get to an air pocket where the body is so that it'll crack open.
All right. So, John, roll me a percentile dice, please. No problem. Okay, so you melt enough away to where you are. The front end of this cube is revealed. You have the feet, the boots, and whatnot in the wand case of this elf. You can grab it if you so desire.
Is there, Malveron's taken he's a necromancer, so kind of his specialty. He's trying to figure out roughly how long this fella's probably been dead.
How long they've been dead? Well, the ice has preserved them, obviously, so the normal signs of decay would not be applicable. It's really hard to say, given the preservation.
Yeah, but I mean, he could cut into one of them and see if the blood flow is even there. If the blood's completely dried up, it pretty much means they've been dead for a lot longer, I'd imagine.
I think that
It's not 100 years. I mean, it's...
If it's been there for a while, then it's basically going to be mummified and won't have any real blood. But if it's been recent, we should check each one of this, because, we do have a raised dead spell, so...
Yeah,
it is potential that we could save one of these guys.
I think the elves will take offense to cutting into the bodies of the other elves, not so much the humans.
Well, it's up to them to tell me if they're offended.
Well,
I mean, I don't think it really matters. I think we got enough guys right now, John.
We can't raise this guy anyway, because I'm just trying to ascertain if any of these guys... If this guy has recently been killed, we might actually be able to save somebody. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, what's in the case?
all right, you take it out.
Or maybe I should hand it to Dick first. Dick, check it for traps, because I don't trust this guy.
I'll look it over and check it for traps. John, do you have a speak with dead spell? One of the clerics?
I believe I
think he does.
do. I don't know if I've memorized it.
I think
You
you
wanna
might
pick-
have.
You want to pick one of the lucky ones to say, what day did you die? How long have you been here? Well,
I think you do have it memorized. If you go to like
I
combat mode,
yeah, I have got it memorized. Yeah.
that's something to think about, you guys.
Yeah. Just read it quickly. So, if he's been dead less than a year, it will work. Like 1 turn to question him and can ask up to 4 questions.
oh well, then even more important than we try to figure out how long these guys have been dead before we waste the spell. We can wait. Let's get some more bodies out first, and then try to figure
We
out.
get some
if-
bodies
Yeah,
and think of 4 good questions.
In the meantime, check that case for traps and roll your dice.
Do I need to roll dice, Andrew?
It never hurts. Go ahead and roll. Put them in the tower, the dice tower, so you won't be able to tell if you succeed or fail.
Okay. Andrew, then to tell you what, I'm moving my stuff around on here. I can't find the dice tower. I know where
I'll
it's
do
over
it.
there to the right.
I'll do it for you.
Yeah, you just roll it for me in secret and tell me if I did it or not.
Yeah, I don't even see it.
Skills. Find removes tracks 55%. There it is. You want me to roll it or
Yeah, just drag and drop into the
I
dice
move it?
tower.
Yeah, I don't see
do
it.
Okay, all right.
I'll do it for you. It wasn't in the dice tower, so let me do it.
I don't see a dice tower. Where is it?
It's over here to the right. It says dice tower.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find mine.
I can't seem to get it
So
in
yeah,
there.
you couldn't see mine, but so you don't know if you succeeded or failed on the roll, so you just know that you didn't see any traps.
All right, go ahead, open up.
All right, step back. Yeah, Malvern opens the cage. Assuming it's unlocked.
Yeah, it's not locked. You open the case. It is not, in fact, trapped, and you see a wand inside.
Oh, okay. Check the body. There's nothing on it besides clothing.
Um, the body, it's adventure clothes and normal gear. Anything of value beyond the wand was stripped a while ago.
Can you take the dog in, please?
Okay, interesting. I don't know how we get into a block of ice, but all right.
The giants put them in the block of ice. I'm sure they dipped them into a well or a pot of water and just let it freeze.
They're real jokers then.
Put 'em-
Okay.
Right. I'm just they filled a pot with water, put them in there, took it outside. It's frozen. They pull them out of the pot.
I mean, there goes our hopes for a spell book. I find I pick up obviously the wand. I don't. Let's see. I might actually have identify on me. Let me look. Meantime, you guys can go ahead and dig around.
Why don't we
rescue.
see what else we get and we did identify it all at the end, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I only have one identify spell. I can only. There's only so
Oh,
much. I can do.
you can only do one item at a time.
Yeah, of course. I don't even have it
Okay.
memorized, though. I'd have to memorize it. It's the odds of.
Of
Although I
course,
can hand it to the bard, and she can give me an idea whether or not it's usable, at least.
well, if you
I'll
choose
know
to
what it is
speak
right
with the elven dead here, then he could tell you what it is. Obviously.
Yeah, if he hasn't been dead too long, that's the kicker.
Well, use the spell. Ask him how long he's been dead. Ask him what it is.
No,
And,
you're not understanding. If he's been dead too long, the spell won't work.
More than a year. I
Okay.
Yeah, only up to a year. And I've got to be able to speak the language as well. So it'd be better to try and find a human corpse. Was there a human corpse?
Yeah.
There is. There are a couple of them at least.
Yeah, we need to probably speak to one of them. Try one of the human ones so I can talk to them.
I mean, if my necromancer can't gauge whether or not somebody's been dead less than a year, then I'm pretty much gonna hang my necromancer.
Just why don't you go to the guy with the belt next? Is that right?
Yeah, that might be a girdle of something.
A human wearing a jeweled belt.
Yeah. We'll put John in a girdle. He'll look good.
Go ahead, start your melting process with your swords of flames or flame tongues or whatever the heck. So Andrew says it's going to take like about 5 minutes per.
To get to the item, it'll probably take more of a 10-15 minute exercise to fully unencase the person, such that you can talk to them. Obviously, you can't talk through ice if he's frozen.
I mean, we just need to get to his face and mouth and all that,
We're trying to get to his gear.
and his gear. So
Yeah.
just trying to save some
Right.
time.
I imagine that's what you guys were doing, is surgically removing the stuff you want to remove.
Yeah. And I can call Idri over here because she has a chance to tell if something's magical by examining it. So once we get into this block enough to like unearth the belt, the girdle, fancy jewel belt, I'll roll her bard abilities here and see what she thinks.
Okay, so you guys are on to block number 3 and defrosting that one. Is that what?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Justin, roll me a percentile dice, please.
You can make more.
Oh man, it's been a while since I've been on here. Drag that in to the chat box.
Anywhere in the screen. You can throw it anywhere in the screen. All right. Good roll. No problem. Okay. You guys do your business. You melt the block down to the guy's shoulders. You melt away enough to where you can kind of yank apart the belt. It's a jeweled belt worth some money. And if you guys want to cast on this person, you can go for it.
Yeah,
Did
well,
you answer the
I
question?
rolled. She's got a 55% chance, 5% per level, to basically tell the basic composition of an item. So she can tell if it's magical. She may, with such a good roll like that, maybe she might even know what it is if it's something really famous. But at the very least, she can tell if it's something, magical.
She tells you it's a non-magical jeweled belt.
Wah, wah. All right, well, maybe it's worth some money. I'll let the thief gauge that.
The jewels are definitely worth some money, but it's a fancy schmancy belt.
All right, Dick, well, it's all yours.
Put it in the treasure box. We'll worry about it later.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk to this guy and ask him questions?
We can, or we can try
there
and get more
another
treasure.
human-
Treasure first. Treasure first. Do that laugh. It's up to you guys. And question-wise, what we're going to ask. How did you die?
Did you know the rest of these people, et cetera, et cetera?
Or you've got to be very specific because they'll try and be as evasive as possible.
I mean, they
With their
obviously they know
answers.
each other, so
Yeah.
good thing. So it's like, how long ago did they die? Who sent you here? It's got to be questions they can answer with basically one word or two words. So just think about it. Let's just keep going through the melting process where you can
Yeah.
Well,
questions,
just-
Richard.
Yes or no questions is probably the best way to go.
Yeah.
Were you killed by frost giants? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Did you know other people that died here? Because some of these might have been killed individually. They might have been killed in separate groups. We don't know if all these guys even knew each other. That kind of.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to interrogate them like that. You got to think of different type of questions. I mean, it's like you can get the date of death, so in terms of whether you want to reanimate somebody or not, if your spell will work, But past that, I don't really know what else to ask them.
Well, it'll only work on humans. So I think how many humans are there, Andrew? 2?
There are 4 humans.
4 humans. Oh, wow. Okay.
Dwarf, elf, human, dwarf, human, half elf, human.
Wow. All right.
And you guys probably can, you imagine there's a high degree of likelihood that they all speak common.
Yeah.
Well, Malverin is like one of the telltales would be the eyeballs. I mean, if the eyeballs are still intact, then they might be relatively fresh kills. If not, I'm saying they're probably old. Ice or not, those kind of things are going to wither.
Right, but I'm saying we should use the Speak with Dead spell here and now because we're not really going to use that anywhere else, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, well, we still have to find a corpse that Malverin says might work. So Malverin needs to examine this body. Andrew, you want me to roll for something, or
Right? Examine away.
you want me to roll intelligence, or something else?
No, I don't. I'm not sure what a roll will do. It's I can tell you about it. It's human.
He's trying to ascertain how long he's been dead, and he's a necromancer. It's his whole shtick is the dead. So I'm trying to ascertain whether or not this guy's been dead
So,
for a year or less.
A very experienced and very intelligent Malveran sees that this is a guy who is frozen solid in a block of ice.
Yes.
There doesn't seem to be any age to this thing. He seems preserved. He seems quite dead from wounds. And clearly these guys fought battle. They're not unscathed. They have died, and not all of them are whole, actually.
I mean, they do
There's
have a
enough
mouth
of them.
so they can answer questions.
We're
right?
trying. I'm trying to figure out how long they've been dead.
Yeah, I mean,
You're gonna have to cast a spell to get that. That's
Yeah,
your
you-
first
look,
question.
you got-
I don't see why I'd have to cast a spell to ascertain how long they've been dead. Even if they've been frozen in a block of ice, they're still going to deteriorate.
Right, but he's only going to know how long he's been dead. He doesn't necessarily know when the other guys died.
I know that. That's why I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out what this guy, how long this one has been dead before we make a move to another corpse, because we don't want to waste our spell.
We want to go with whichever one looks fresher. How about that?
All right,
Amber?
look, man, he's been dead 11 days, 5 hours, 34 seconds. How's that?
Okay, we're going. Yeah, that's what I
Come
want to
on.
know.
Let's
Cast your spell.
Go ahead, Richard. You ask the questions.
Right. Any ideas on
spell.
questions? So my spell, but let's confer on the questions. So, were you killed by frost giants?
Okay.
Um,
Who sent you here?
yeah, that's a good one.
Did you see any drow?
That's a good question as well. You see any drow? Yeah.
Because we suspect drow are involved. FYI. So I'd like to get some confirmation on that.
And we assume they're all companions.
How many were in your group? We could ask him that. He can just give us a number.
The last question would be: Would you like to be resurrected?
Ooh.
Since we have the spell, you might say no. You never know.
Yeah.
When
that's
you're
true.
in Valhalla, there's no sense coming back.
Well, those are as good a questions as any, I think, for the first.
Okay. Were you killed by frost giants? Who sent you here? Did you see any drow? And would you like to be resurrected?
That's a good, concise question there. I like that. Way to go, Richard.
So we'll give it a go then, shall we? So, if the recipient's got more hit dice than the character, they get a save versus spell to resist it. I'll cast Speaks.
Okay.
Speak with Ed.
Yeah, no, go for it.
I didn't know they could even resist it. Interesting.
Why would they resist? You think they'd be dying to talk to somebody since they've been sitting there dead?
Put him.
You never know.
The dead tend to give extremely brief and limited answers, it says.
They can.
So yeah.
Andrew can give all the answers. He'll figure it out.
Well, I think our
So, yeah.
questions are pretty succinct. So
Yeah. So I'll cast a spell on the human
Yeah.
corpse.
Normally, Richard, like in Fantasy Grounds, right? If you go to your spells, which
Yeah.
is under powers, right? Weapons powers, and you click the magnifying glass to the right, it brings open like a cast button or an attack or save. Generally, you can drag and drop the cast onto a character in the combat tracker. But since this guy's not in the combat tracker, you can just click the cast and.
Okay.
and it'll expel it. It'll automatically mark it off of your active spells with a little checkbox.
Yeah.
To just drag it into the chat box.
Just click it, actually.
Yeah, just click the button cast under.
Click cast.
Yeah.
You don't
I
have
think
to
this is the first time we've ever cast this spell playing the game. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yes. I took it for situation like that.
So yeah, the magnifying glass to the right of the spell will open up some buttons underneath it.
Okay.
And you may have to be in combat mode. I'm looking at mine in combat mode.
Andrew, you can just
Aha.
Perfect.
I see. Cool.
Very nice. Okay, good. All right, so the human's eyes flutter. You are, basically the eyes roll back in the head, and the mouth starts to move his muscles from being frozen, and you have the attention of this character.
Were you killed by frost giants?
He says yes.
Who sent you here?
And he thinks back. The head mage of Istavan sent us on a mission for the giants.
Istavan.
same guys that sent us.
Hmm. Interesting. So these guys are relatively fresh. This one is anyway.
Did you see any drow?
No drow.
Damn it. Oh, well.
Would you like to be resurrected?
There's a long pause. No, come back here.
We have one more question, I think.
No, that's it. I'm afraid.
Oh, it's only 4?
Or 4 questions, yeah. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
4.
With that,
Is there a
he
duration on that Speak to Death?
releases.
It's a number of questions.
Yeah, just the questions, yeah.
So it's only good for one target at a time, and that's it? It's spelled over?
Yeah, yeah. We can always question them later. More questions, maybe, but we've not really learned anything useful, have we?
No, but it is kind of useful that he did not see any drow. So that means they probably aren't in the vicinity, hopefully.
No, but it's nice to know that it's from the Esteban guys, so it's like we're just the second batch to show up here. So we're not going to take a lot of people by actual surprise, I don't think.
Yeah. Technically, depending on how long we stay, I mean, I could potentially even put a couple of these
Right.
guys in my magic chest, and we could actually recover their bodies that way and return them to the people who'd probably appreciate that. Anyway, not a priority, but something.
How many more do we have to melt to get the goodies?
Well, let's see. There's 8 cubes, right? So we've gone through 2, so there's 6
2.
more. At 5 to 15 minutes apiece, it's a while.
We better get burning.
I don't know if we can take all that time, to be honest. Prioritize something. But there's a dwarf with an axe. There's somebody in shiny plate armor, it sounded like.
If has anyone got detect magic memorized, and we'd probably see the glow if anything's magical, we could focus on those
The bard
blocks.
has a 55% chance to basically do the same thing just by examining something.
Okay. And could they examine them through the block of ice and see whether they think it's magical?
Pretty much. She can't tell you what anything is unless it's like an artifact of legend that she might know about. But other than that, she can at least tell us if something just looks mundane enough. She would say, "Don't bother with it." But I mean,
Okay,
that
John,
armor.
Let's just melt 2 more. We'll do the armor and we'll do the axe, and then let's do our rope trick, get our hit points back, and just see what happens here. Because I don't want to have to go back and forth to that cave where you have to mountain climb the ledge out there.
How wounded are we anyway?
I'm pretty wounded. 23. I've got 13 hit points for one guy. And
23, 21, and 13.
Yeah, I got 21 for the other guy. So, yeah, WND is wounds, right?
Yep.
So one guy's got 15 damage, the other guy's got 23. So one guy's got 16 hit points, one's got 21. And we need all the hit points we can because,
Well, whilst some people are cutting through the ice, then maybe I should cast some curing spells on those that are injured.
Yeah, I don't know. You probably don't have much left in the way of healing, but you do have a heal spell.
Sorry, I've gone in and added
But you had
spells and memorized stuff.
Okay.
So I probably messed up what I had memorized.
Well, I wouldn't waste a heal, but maybe.
No.
No, if you got some cure light wounds, go ahead and use it now. Spend a night up in the magic rope trick thing and get your spells back.
Well, unfortunately, the rope trick doesn't last long enough to memorize stuff back. It lasts for a few hours, but not long enough. We might have to back out of here and get out into a hidden spot outside if we want to safely rest. We could take our chances in this room, but I wouldn't recommend.
All right, well, let's do 2 ice cubes and then head back to the hidden cave.
Okay, what's next? You have a battle.
Where's Justin?
There's a battle axe. There's a tube. There's a pouch of gems. There's a ring.
The tube is probably scrolls.
There's a ring. There's a sack with silver coins in it and armor.
The ring might be. I would recommend ring, possibly armor. Is the armor on a human? It sounded like it was on a human.
Human.
Well, what kind of armor are we talking about? Is it plate armor?
Yeah, field plate, gleaming armor, field plate.
Let's just take it. It's got to be worth the money, I would think.
Well, maybe it might even Crowley, you should go over there and take a look and see if that guy's about your size. I'm just saying.
Okay, you guys start on which one, the ring or the armor?
The armor, and Idri's going to look at it, and Crowley's going to look at it, and Idri's going to roll to see if maybe she thinks it's worth digging out, number one. And two, Crowley can see if that guy is close enough to his size that he might be able to actually wear this stuff. So
Okay.
one second. I'm going to roll. Successful. Does she think it's sexy enough?
Yeah, she thinks it's abnormal looking.
I could be it's cursed, growled, but hey.
Take our chances.
Are they about the same size or close enough to maybe put on a couple pieces?
How tall? Crowley, you probably the details probably not. On here.
I think it might be actually. I did. And I think.
I don't know if I did height and weight or not. I'd probably.
I think
You
you
did
might have
6'1".
something in description, and it was quite big.
Yeah, 6'1", 195 pounds. So let's just roll a dice.
Just look at the back of it and make sure there's not a bullseye on it.
That's a fairly standard size for a fighting man, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, let's see how tall this guy is. 1 to 3. I'd say 1 to 3.
He might be a
fits
giant.
Fine. 4 to 5, there would be some maybe not great.
Too big or too tall. Ooh, luck is with you.
Looks like it fits. It would fit fine.
All right, we start the process. Swords. Idri walks away over here to listen, and I assume Dick's oak leaf buddy is listening on the other side.
Yep.
All right, so Justin and Dickie, or Hallis and Lorax, put their flame tongues against the block. Someone roll percentile dice for me again.
Go ahead. Justin or whoever.
Whoever. All right. All right. So, yeah. So you strip this one down completely in order to get the plate off, and you succeed. You have melted this. 15 minutes later, you've basically melted this block, and you have some gleaming plate.
Does he have any identifying objects on him that we can tell who he is or anything? Anything in his pockets, pouches? Nothing.
Nothing, unfortunately, and I just can't give it to you because the module doesn't give any descriptors away to that degree. So, no.
It's all good. All right. Well, sounds like a good find actually. At the very least, you're going to get an upgrade in your armor class.
Yeah, is there any there's no warriors in. I mean, obviously, I'll take it. Obviously,
Nobody
no
here.
warriors in the other warriors in the group that can benefit from it.
No,
obviously.
and you're like our healer, so you get priority anyway in my book.
Okay.
You currently
Okay.
have,
Well, there's some.
+2 chain. We'll figure out how to carry this because plate's pretty heavy. You guys gonna have to
We've
figure
got
out
3
how to-
guys to do it.
Oh, I mean, he should wear the.
carrying some other stuff too. But
Oh, you got. Oh, is your chain +2?
Yeah, chain +2, but.
Oh, you've got good armor.
Yeah,
Right. This
not
might be
bad.
better armor. But I'm saying we got the henchmen can carry all the stuff, right?
Well, this might be magical plate, though, is the point. So, I would just say just put on the plate, and we'll find out that way how good it is. And
It's
the
just.
magical chain is actually fairly light, so it should not be a big deal to.
Yeah, it'd be easy to carry the chain, wouldn't it, and put the plate on.
You don't have to carry.
although-
You don't have to carry the chain. We give it to one of our boys here. We got 3 boys with strong backs. That's why they're here.
We got 3 porters with us.
Yeah, not a worry.
Yeah, well, put the plate on. But probably take half an hour to get it on, won't it, or more?
Well, we can do that while we're melting the next ice cube.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not there holding the flame tongue, so you can do that at the same time while if there's one more guy to melt. Or do we melt everybody?
I mean, Idri's a half-elf bard. I'm sure she can help a man get out of his plate armor. I'm just saying.
Yeah, look. If you want to change it, I'll be rolling wandering monsters here in a second. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, let's put it on.
Yeah, if nothing else, you'll rule a cool, man. You're going to look good, so.
All right, so let me put this in. So Richard, there's a in Fantasy Grounds there are parcels that like the treasure and things you find.
Yeah.
And I can put these in the party sheet. So I might drag and drop these parcels into the party sheet. And you can assign a character's name to it. I assigned your name to it.
Okay.
Malvern's got the wand.
Okay.
Yeah, what did I roll on that?
Oaklock can use it as well, obviously. But so there's a wand, there's a plate, and then there's a jeweled belt. Who's carrying the jeweled belt?
Oh wait, Oaklock could wear the chain. Or does he already have armor? He has.
He's got
I forget.
something on. I don't know what.
What does he have on, Dick?
Hold on, let me go to my inventory.
Should just give him the +2 chain.
Chainmail. It just says regular chainmail.
Oh, then give him the frickin' +2 chain. What do we think?
Okay.
Yeah.
If it'll fit the elf.
It's chainmail. It should be fairly easy to adjust, I would imagine. It's not the end of the world. How big is he? He's got to be fairly tall. He's a freaking elf. He's got to be at least 5 feet. Probably 5.5 feet at least, I'd imagine.
Go to notes on him.
It's not like we're
Just
trying
has
to.
Size height 6 foot is what. That's the
Oh,
tallest elf I ever saw.
Perfect. Then that's
That's what
a
it says on
no-brainer.
the back.
Yeah, well, there you go.
That's what Andrew said. 6 foot.
Easy peasy. Yeah, so take this chainmail, give that to the guys, and they can tow that around. And yeah, now we just upgraded 2 guys. I love this.
Okay. Let's see here.
We could actually put Oaklock's old chainmail on one of the porters if it fits them.
Sure.
Give them a chance if they want it.
I'm sure one of them, probably the torchbearer is the one in the most danger, so maybe one of him.
Hey, Tina.
I'll be right
Can you
back.
sneak into the study and get me 2 of those dinner pill things for me? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll wait.
I'm just moving inventory around. Okay.
Thank you, dear.
Okay, that's done. You've melted 3 blocks. What else do you guys want to do? I think you guys said
think we
you're
still
gonna
need to-
melt 1 more block and then go and rest. Was that the plan?
I think so, yeah. I vote we melt the thing, the one with the ring on the guy's finger. That's my vote.
That's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me have Idri take a peek at the ring to the ice, and I'll do the old roll here again. She might say it's out of a gumball machine. I don't know. Oh, nope. She failed. She's not really sure what it is.
Yeah.
It's a ring.
Justin, just as a point of order for the snow leopard, this is a loyal follower to you. You can't really speak with it. You do have to speak with animals that you guys used earlier with Krowlet. But you guys have a kind of a tacit understanding. So if you want him to, guard out front or something, you just can point, and I think he'll get the trick. He's pretty intelligent.
You'll have to use your animal magnetism.
Just as an FYI.
Yeah. Which way is the exit? Like, if there's any danger that would come this way.
North.
That way. Yeah, that way. Right around that
North
bend.
and then west.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so, while we're kind of doing this, and I'll send him kind of up that way.
Okay. Very good. All right, you guys gonna melt the ring and then head out. So if that's the case, let's move the characters over to that block, which is here. Nope. No, sorry. Here, right there.
I'll put the armor on. I'll move out the way.
there. Okay.
Oh, is it that one?
Yeah, right here. Okay. And one last time, somebody roll me percentile dice. See how this goes.
Good, Richard.
Go on then.
Bang.
Crowled. All right,
Oh,
guys,
man.
the luck has run out. The luck has
Luck
run
of the
out.
Luck of the English. Here we go.
Yeah. As you are melting this last block, you hear a very loud crack above your head, and immediately the ceiling caves in.
Oh,
Right.
jeez.
I need to roll damage. And let me read. The damage is going to be, yeah, not pretty.
Savers of damage.
There's no save.
Oh. Holy what the?
This is the module, guys. Sorry.
Luckily, Krellin has a lot of hit points.
43 points of damage to everybody who is in this area, which I would say is not Idri, not the snow leopard. Everyone else.
Wow.
Wait a minute. So how many? How big are cavemen are we
43.
talking here?
6 to 60 damage. 43.
Wait. But how big of an area?
This entire
cave.
area, 2B, the entire
The ceiling fell in.
The whole room?
The whole room, every single block area covered.
What the hell? What was the ceiling made of?
Ice.
Icicles.
Wow.
Yeah, this is
All right.
Gary's capitalism strike back. There's an increasing 10% chance per block. So every time you melt a block or chip a block, it increases. The first one was 10%, the second one 20, 30, and now 40. 26 is under 40.
Okay, I just thought these were individual blocks. I didn't think they were supporting the damn ceiling.
They're not.
They're not.
They're not supporting the ceiling.
Anyways, my 2 characters are dead.
Okay. So Oaklock and Lorax dead. Got it.
How dead?
Like completely dead?
Like
I've got 21 hit points with one guy, and I've got 13 with the other. So double, yes, dead. I would think. Hopefully, you didn't use that resurrection spell on anybody.
yeah, no, this is yeah, they're dead. Like beyond dead. Not bandage dead. Okay, so Lorax and the Oaklock are down. Let me put the
Hallis
wounds on.
took how much?
43.
43?
66.
He's not. He's just barely alive. He's got 1 hit.
Oaklock is minus 27. 43.
Oh, he's
43 plus
dead.
15 is 58.
Lorax dead.
Minus 22, yeah.
This is a great debut, guys.
Dalvin's minus 11.
Man, thank God I had those freaking vampiric hit. Normally the wizard would be for sure dead, but I'm not just any old. And Hallis has got 1 hit point left, or 0.
I guess we lost all our porters, huh?
43 plus 21. So he's at 0.
Is there anybody that's still alive?
Oh,
Yeah, just-
64.
So wait a minute, is Idri in the room? Because she's up in the corner there.
She is not.
All right, thank God. All right, so she's alive.
Snow Leopard. Snow Leopard's alive. Snow Lynx, Idri, and Hallis are alive.
And Malver.
And Kralid. Let's see, Kralid, you had 9.
And Kralid's alive.
I'm alive, just...
No, he didn't have any hit point damage before that.
He's got 9 left.
Yeah, he's got 9 left.
Lorax is a pancake. Malvern is.
All right, so Kralid and Malverin are going to try to obviously resuscitate Hallis.
Yeah, we need to...
As we crawl over the debris of whatever the hell.
Yeah, and Oaklock, I think, is going to be a goner.
I would say he's pretty much dead. Yes, he's probably in several parts. 66
Yeah.
versus 39.
Yeah, minus 27. Okay. And he's an elf, so. And Lorax an elf?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, he can't be raised. He's got. Or resurrect. He can't be raised. He's got to be resurrected.
Good grief. Gygax was smoking something that day.
Yeah, he was not playing. Okay. And yeah. Okay. So yeah, they caved in.
All dead. I'm dead, right?
No, you're just knocked out, but you were close
Yeah,
to
no.
being dead. But
You're at 0, so you're very hurt but stable.
yeah, we'll have you up in no time. And in fact, Crowlett has a heal spell probably memorized, maybe still. I'm not
Yeah,
sure,
I
but
think he does.
so he could actually use that on you because you've got the most hit points in the group. So you could have you up to full hit points here in a minute.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
So Idri
It could have
and
been
the
worse.
rest. Yeah. You're right. It could have. I was thinking it could be a TPK, but good thing it's
Yeah,
not.
it could have been way worse. We
This is
lost
why
2.
Yeah. This is why I was sweating you guys on your decisions on where people were at. So good thing the Snow Lynx and the Idri went out. Snow Lynx would have been busted.
All right. Look, it's not the end of the world. I do have a freaking trick up my sleeve. Again.
We can all be zombies.
Idri has a limited wish in her Ring of Spell story that I've been sitting on forever. So it might be something that we, if we're really cunning, might be able to figure out a way around this frickin' cave.
What, to reverse time by 10 minutes?
Right. Yes, exactly what I was thinking. But but there's also I could summon my chest. We put the bodies in the chest, send it back, and then we just get the rest of the party out of here. That's also a possibility. And then we go and just get help. So either way, it's not the end of the party. It's just this is a very big Gygax inconvenience here.
I think the limited wish could be a good option.
Yeah, but they're tricky and it's just limited. It's not an actual wish. So let me look at this sucker. Hold on, I think this is a perfect opportunity for me to ask Claude, the AI, about the. Hold on. I just started using Claude recently. Let's see what he has to say about this.
I wish nobody got hit in the head by the falling ice from the ceiling. That's pretty limited. It's just in this room, so
Right, and all would happen is it would bounce the ice around and cut your freaking arms and legs off. That would be it. Still die.
No, but I'm just saying. I wish nobody in the room got hit by the falling ice. That's a pretty limited wish.
That's true.
You
Maybe.
guys look that up. Why don't we take a 10-minute bio? You guys look that up because I'm going to fix a protein shake for my dinner here, and
Yeah.
we'll be back at 7:25.
All right,
Okay.
Richard,
Guys,
drink Guinness if you got it. Just welcome to the party, Richard. That might be a first. Brand new player kills
Kills the party.
almost kills the whole party. Yeah. It's all right. It's not anybody's fault. This is the only fault. The only one at fault here is Gary Gygax. Rest in peace.
I mean, limited wish, I reckon, could reverse it. You could say that the collapse doesn't cause any damage.
Let me have an objective viewpoint on the whole thing.
So what did you do wrong with chicken, Jack? Did you not bake it long enough? What did you? Yeah, just put garlic and honey. Sounds delicious. Do, 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 do.
All right, Dick. Well, here's
Go ahead. John?
to get the limited wish can basically be used to clone a spell of the same power level or less, guaranteed.
Right. How about time stop?
We could do, well, that's way too high, but we could do, because level 7 spell, but we could do reincarnation on you.
Okay. But I'm saying we got other people that are done too. So you don't
Got-
think we doing the ice would do that?
We got one dead. There's 2 dead. You and your
Right.
hell.
In our 3 things, but I'm just saying,
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the damn hirelings. Oh my god.
right. So I'm saying it's a pretty limited wish. I just wish nobody got hit by the falling ice. It doesn't change the structure of the entire universe or anything. It just moves a few ice cubes 6 inches every way.
I mean, we could try that, but then there's always a possibility of DM shenanigans.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to do that because he's going to have the final rule anyways. But in terms of moving the universe, it's pretty limited. You're moving some ice a couple inches in each direction for 5 people. So I don't think that really would screw anything up. I mean, it's not that big of
Yeah, but it
an
changes.
ask.
But it changes time itself on top of that, which is probably a bigger ask for limited wish than he's going to let happen. That's my first guess, but maybe we could ask him.
It doesn't even stop time. It just kind of
It alters time.
no, it alters stuff in time where it just took a different direction.
Yeah, but it still alters time, which is a pretty big power move.
Yeah, I mean, it
If I was
does
just-
say
Your call, whichever to ask for.
it does say past, present, and future might be altered, but possibly only for the wizard, unless the wording is very careful.
Yeah.
I wish nobody was struck by falling ice in this room. It's pretty
Yeah, but
limited.
like I say, it affects time. It's not just about the ice, so it's asking for 2 things. It's a pretty powerful ask. I think he might go for it, but we're gonna have to.
John, it's a lot simpler than rolling up new characters.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we can bring you back, guaranteed. And the NPCs are the loss, which isn't the end of the world. And actually, we can res one of the human hirelings minimum. So, actually, in fact, we can res them all, actually. We just need like 2 or 3 days. So the cleric could just rest and do it all over again. So we can get all the hirelings back. The only loss would be your henchman, and it's not even a loss. I can summon my chest, tuck his dead body along with a couple of these other bodies into the chest, bring them all back later on. So we actually could end up getting everybody back, is what I'm saying. It's not the end of the world here at all.
John, it's your spell, so you word it how you think's best. I mean, that was what I thought. Andrew seemed like he would go for that.
We can ask him and get his,
because it's
impression.
really not asking that much. It's just asking to move the trajectory of some icicles. I mean, it's
well, I mean, I'm just, if I was DMing, I wouldn't allow it. I'm just
oh, come on, John.
No, because I'm saying
not everybody's a hard ass like you.
I was the easiest DM ever. I kept you guys alive forever. I didn't do this to you guys. You never got to admit that. This never happened. So,
yeah, I'm fine with whatever you think the best course is on this, John. Since my character's dead, I gotta let you guys figure it out.
Well, look at this way. Look at this. I mean, you'll appreciate this. If we reincarnate you, we don't know what we're getting. You might come back as a damn centaur, which would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah, centaur on ice. Yeah, they have an entire thing of that in New York City, I think, at the Ice Capades.
Hey, if they don't, they should.
No, but I'm saying being a centaur and an icicle thing is not going to be much help.
I could easily rectify that too. You're dealing with a high-level wizard. You keep forgetting, who happens to have a ring of free action. I just lend it to you, and you'll never slip on ice ever. Okay. You could be the centaur thief with that cannot be crowd controlled, basically.
Yeah, centaurs, they slip through a lot of windows easily, don't they?
Hey, I mean, you could be a small centaur. Maybe you'll come back as a pony-sized centaur. I have no idea.
Yeah, one of the Shetland ponies, a Shetland centaur.
Who knows? I'm just saying, but I don't even know. Maybe I'm not sure what the role is. I mean, you could come back as a slug for all we know. I have no idea. Run your idea by Andrew. Get the feel. It can't be me, because you've noticed anytime I make a suggestion, he immediately turns into like a different person. So one of you guys have to make it.
I'll do it. I mean, it's really not altering much but the final destination of where the ice landed. Not that the ice didn't fall like it would have anyways. It's just where it fell.
I mean, if we use Raise Dead, whoever, they lose a point of constitution as well.
That's fine. Hey, would they rather be dead or
the end of the world?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
they're hirelings. I mean, who the hell? They're lucky we even have Raised Dead.
All right, I'm back. I forgot about the hirelings. Those guys are fried.
And I just told you how we could all be alive again. So what do you want from me?
Yeah, but we're all going to be centaurs.
No, just you, and I think that's hilarious.
I think that's hilarious.
And I don't even know. Like I say, let me look up the table. Let me ask the AI. What is the whole lot of it? Let's see what your option.
Which is better, trying to do a limited wish, doing that, or with or reincarnate? It's a long type question, but
There's also the issue of system shock if you reincarnate, right? I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a chance that they will not make it. If Ray's dead, yeah. Reincarnate,
Andrew,
I don't think there is a problem.
I'm limited wish. We're just simply asking that the ice fall somewhere else in the room instead of on the people. It's not really stopping time or anything altering the entire universe. The ceiling would have fallen anyways. It just moved 6 inches either way, so nobody got hurt. And that's using
Or
a
may-
level 7 spell, so.
Or maybe it caused minimum damage.
That's one possibility. I had another idea. This is their idea, so.
All right.
What do you
so
think? Is that a
what do you guys-
possibility or not?
So what are you guys suggesting here?
I mean, I was suggesting that nobody got hurt when the ice fell. You know, that would be that nobody was hurt when the ice fell in this room. That's the entire limited wish.
And Malverin kind of arching an eyebrow at the idea and doesn't necessarily agree or disagree, but
And I'm speaking from the dead with this idea with both my characters. So you guys do
yes,
what
there you go.
want.
Exactly, which is miraculous in itself. So he's already changing the universe as we speak. But if that sounds ridiculous, then just let us know.
What that the
Limited wish.
that the
could
falling of the
change-
ceiling didn't hit anybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a pretty small altar.
I mean, it's a limited wish, level 7 spell. It's up to you to make the call whether or not that's even worth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's on the border, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I mean, I kind of poo-pooed it, but I told Dick to go ahead and ask anyway. I mean, I have another idea that I can guarantee we'll at least get one member back, but we don't have no guarantees that it's going to be satisfactory because it would be a reincarnation spell.
So I think more in keeping. I'm reading the spell right, and I'm not sure we can go back and alter that reality. But it is also a limited duration spell. But
It can mimic a spell of 7th level or less, which is why I'm thinking of the
right.
reincarnation.
It can restore some hit points or all hit points for a limited duration lost by the wizard. It can reduce opponent hit points or damage probabilities. I don't think it would be that out of bounds for a limited wish to wish that for the next 24 hours that the entire party has full hit points back, and after that 24 hours they revert back. But that might give Kralad time to prepare some spells to take the damage off. I think that would.
So,
that kind of thing.
24 hours we have it. We go up the rope trick and hide out there, and then you guys cast your healing spells and drink the potions, and hopefully we get back to some level of evenness.
Well, you'll still die, is what Andrew's saying, unless we find a means to give you temporary hit points above the
Yes,
amount that killed.
exactly. I think exactly. But I think 24 hours, right? You could pray. I mean, Crowley could pray for heals and cure wounds, and he could cast one on Hallis now. He could cast a heal on Oaklock or Lorax tomorrow, and then use his rest of preparatory spells for, he could cure serious wounds and get at least Oaklock less than 27 or whatever negative he is, I would think. He also has some healing potions, I think, among the group.
Well, he can't. The problem is that he can't raise their maximum hit points with anything that I can think of. Maybe he can find something in the cleric spells. That's something to look for, Richard, if you're there.
Yeah.
We need to find something to supplement their hit points, similar to the way I gain things from vampirism spells.
Yeah.
And aid spell's not going to do it. That's only a few hit points.
Right.
Problem is, like, Oaklock got hit by 66 freaking damage total. So we could reduce some of that he's already wounded, but he's still going to take 43 damn hit points. So he might actually technically survive. Yes, Andrew's correct. I take that back. He might actually live if you heal him
You could,
up to full.
To full hit points.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we might not get attacked in the meantime within the next 24 hours, and then he gets killed all over again.
I'm just throwing stuff out there, and I'll stop as a DM because this is really your play. I think you have a lot of ground to work with. In theory, you could wish to be teleported back to Istvan and to the mage, and
True.
probably get some resurrection help. So you guys decide, and I'll adjudicate best I can.
Although, I mean, teleporting is a pretty big ask, too, for this many bodies. I could summon my chest. We dump the dead bodies into the chest. There should be plenty of room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead. Probably put it to its maximum or close to it, but there should be enough room. And then
you
we
dump the
could.
gold out and just leave it in this room. So yes, whatever you got.
No, I can. No, I can just. Yeah, I could if I have to, but I don't. I think we have got plenty of room actually. And then we could try to teleport maybe with the limited wish, fewer people. Then there'd be only 4 of us, right? That need to get teleported, and your little kitty cat there. Yeah, I mean maybe that might be the play. In fact, hold on a minute. Don't I have teleport? I could teleport my own self out of here, I think.
And in fact, that could be our narrative tool to bring. Ultimately, well, we could bring Richard back in as a different character at some point.
Oh, true. That's awesome.
Yeah. That way he can play what he wants. Could just be a new character from Esteban, from the people the powers that be there.
Okay, I do. All right, yeah. So here we go. So this is a definite possibility. So the limited wish would be used up, be gone forever. We could try to use it to teleport 3 of you, and Malverin summons his chest. We stuff the dead into the chest. He puts the chest back into the ethereal plane. We pull it out once we get to our destination later on in a couple days, and then we let the clerics go to work on the dead. Malverin can teleport himself. He's got teleport in his spell book, so he would just have to sit down and memorize it tonight, and he'd be gone. So then it'd just be the 3 of you. Idri would use the limited wish. Bingo boingo. Teleport back to the base. Does that sound like a plan?
We'll roll with it.
At the base, you still have the chain right where you left it, so
We could come back.
To come back.
Well, I mean, it's worth a shot.
I like this. If I can have this table left here, then I can move my computer here, and then I can sit down.
Let me ask you a very greedy question. Now that the ceiling's down, do you try to get the ring out?
Well, now that the ceiling's down, I imagine every single block has been cracked, and we could probably get anything we want out. I'm thinking maybe there's some silver lining to this whole thing, but yeah, the ring at least.
Yeah, that's probably fair enough. There was, yeah. So I would say, having taken the beat down, I'd say you've earned the rest of the swag. So
Very good.
I'll throw it onto the party sheet.
All right, and it's like, again, this is why I love to play what I'm playing, because miraculously we had just enough, I think, to get us out of this pickle. But that's a big. All right, no more limited wish. It's going to be gone, so we can't lean on that again ever. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast it. We're gonna have to rest first. So basically, we should just get out of here. I summon. Yeah, we just need to get out of here. We just need to carry the bodies as best we can, or we could rest here. Let's see. Hold on.
Can't rest in this cave.
We can't.
No, you got giants that can wander. Monsters come in here once every hour or whatever.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to carry some. We're gonna have to drag some people out of here. We can make some makeshift. Yeah, we can just use rope and some cloth and pile a couple bodies on and drag them out if we have to. We're fairly strong, actually, as a group. Come to think of it, we've got Hallis 13, Kralid 12, Malverin 13, and that's not too bad. All right. We might have to make a couple trips, or I'm just saying. There's another possibility. Andrew, I could.
What did she just pee?
How about this, Andrew? Could I? Because I only need like one spell memorized. Let me check. Let me check my list here.
It just takes. You can substitute a spell, right? 10
Yeah,
minutes per
I'm
level.
saying. There we go. Okay. Okay. Perfect. I got an idea. Hold on.
Assuming you have your spell book with you.
And Jarl.
Always. I have that, and I have a backup spell book in my chest. Oh, maybe I didn't have this spell. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong damn character. Duh, I was like, why are my spells so limited? All right, yes, because I am greedy, I have Tensor's floating disc. So here's what we do. I cast Rope Trick. We scuttle up into the little hidden space. Our friendly new cleric can cast a couple of heal spells if he needs to. On Hallis, he could probably put a full heal on Hallis. He can cast... Let's see, who else is wounded? I think everybody's wounded, I think. Yeah, Idri's got 13 hit points off. Kralid, you're pretty wounded yourself. Actually, you should probably take priority. So anyway, you can heal whoever you want to heal. We got like 3.5 or some hours that we could use in that. That's more than enough time for me to memorize like the one spell that I really need, which is Tensor's floating disc. We could throw all the bodies on the disc and just get the hell out of here after that. And any loot that we have there that weighs anything the guys were carrying, all that could easily go on the disc, and we could get it out of here unless something stops it. And once we're out, we can rest. Malverin gets his teleport spell. In fact, maybe he could even memorize teleport. Well, at the same time, he's memorized it. There probably should be enough time, actually. Yeah, I think so. So 10 minutes per level. I should easily be able to get... Yeah, teleport and Tensor's floating disc memorized, at least. And then we just get out of here. All right, so 2 things. I'll also have to memorize another spell. Let me see here. Let me calculate here real quick. I've already got Rope Trick memorized. 5th level, so that's 50 minutes. Tensors is only a level 2. No, it's level 1. So that's 10 minutes. So yeah, we're good. Teleport. That's 5th also. Yeah, so 2. Yeah, 2 hours. Okay, plenty of time. Yeah, we'd have enough time in. So here's basically how it'll go down, Andrew. I summon the chest. We put the bodies into the chest. Cast Rope Trick. Go up into the Rope Trick. Malverin memorizes, the 3 spells that he needs. Comes back down. He casts Liamon's secret chest again to send the chest back into the ether. And then we get out of here. With whatever doesn't fit into the chest. Extra
What's the,
gear, whatever.
What's the total cycle time to do all that?
Less than 3 hours.
Call it 2.5. So
Yeah, about 2 hours and 10 minutes, something like that,
That's
at least.
it's 2 hours, 120 minutes, and 10 is 130. That's 13 turns, right?
Yeah, but we'll be completely hidden in this extra dimensional space. So if something comes along, they won't see it.
Oh, so you guys are at
And
the
all-
rope trick.
Yeah, and all the bodies are gone. But the chest will still be sitting there until I memorize it. But the first thing I'll memorize is that. So 50 minutes, and then I come down and set it back, and then I go back up into the. So we gotta get through the first 50 minutes, and there'll be like no sign of it.
So close.
B5 fun.
All right, 50 minutes has passed. No one has come down into this natural area.
All right, Malverin comes down and sends the chest back into the ethereal plane using his Lehman's that he just memorized again.
All right.
Back up in, and the cleric can heal whatever he wants to heal.
You got what? 10 minutes left on that. How long does that last? The rope trick?
It lasts for like, let's see, at least 3 hours. Hold on. It's 2 turns a level. So what's that? 22 turns.
220 minutes.
200. Yeah, so it's like what?
Almost 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. That's more than we need. So once that's all done, use all his heals up. Heal our ranger to full with the heal spell.
Yes. So yeah, I'll cast heal on the ranger.
Hallis, yeah. If you go and drag and drop that to him on the combat tracker, that should work. Crowley.
So
Yeah, the effect. Press cast first, and then drag the effect onto. It's like the little red cross. Drag that over onto the. Do you know where the combat tracker? You might not even have the combat
I
tracker.
think I've got it. Ooh, what's that?
Do you have the combat tracker window open? Because if you don't, you can get it from the menus.
Okay.
Go to the menus button at the top, and then down to combat tracker.
Sorry, bear with me.
You can try again.
So cast and drag that onto the character. It says not memorized.
Oh, it isn't?
Let me.
Oh, you might
I
have
don't know.
changed it?
I don't know what I've done here.
Well, it was memorized, I know, so let's just assume
I
you
think
still
I did it for you. I unchucked the box. So once you drag the damage over or the effect, and you'll onto Hallis.
Yeah, drag a little red cross over onto him on the combat.
Or in fact, you probably heal.
I think I did.
Yeah.
Did I do that? Or so drag the cast box onto the characters.
Yeah, you did that. That was done. Now take the heal button. Either click the heal button. The fact that you cast it at him, the heal should automatically apply to him. So I'm curious.
Yeah, just press it and see what. If that doesn't work, just left click and drag it over onto the Hallis on the combat tracker. That should do.
I can click it for you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not quite.
It's the red cross.
Red. Sorry, I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
For spells, for heal spells, it looks like a red cross.
Yeah, I see that now. Sorry, guys. So if I was to move that onto the characters.
On the combat tracker. It should. Do you see a window that says combat tracker?
Yeah.
No. Okay, go up to the top of your screen, see menus, records, and
Combat.
books.
Yeah, gotcha. Aha, right.
Under menus, yeah, click
Yeah.
combat tracker. Now you'll see the whole group there.
Yeah, you want to leave that open probably most of the game. The two
Yeah.
things you want to leave open is the far left chat window, and then the combat tracker next to it.
Right, and there
So-
you'll see all the wounds, right? So on the far right, those are all the hit
Nice.
point damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Oakley is very dead because he took 66 wounds, 39 hit points. You're barely alive. Hallis is, well, he's probably 1 hit point now because we rescued him. But anyway, it won't matter in a minute. So drop that heal on him, see what happens.
Okay. So
Hopefully it
here on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, the
Heal.
red
Onto.
Yeah.
Hallis. Yeah, there it
There you
worked.
go. There
That
you
work?
go.
Hey.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. You can drop it on a character on the map usually, but that's also
Okay.
a very easy way to do it using a combat tracker.
Gotcha.
Nice
Co-
job.
very
Good-
cool.
Good job.
All right, Justin, you're back in business.
Okay.
And then any other healing spells? So what about the raised? Do we need the raised dead?
You could actually raise one of the human.
Orders.
Yeah, you could raise like our torchbearer maybe.
Only thing is, then they need like a day's rest.
Yeah, they'll be at 1 hit point.
It's fine because we got to go outside anyway. He could just ride on the tensor's floating disc.
Okay. So
Anyway, we can
Oh,
do that
yeah.
up in. You can do that from inside the rope trick. It's basically a mini hidden plane, so plane of existence.
okay.
So no sweat. So we just assume that you can cast it. He has to survive the cast, though. That's up to Andrew to roll that.
Yeah, I mean, system shock. We'll roll for it. Yeah. Like 15 constitutions, what, like 88% or something.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, really high. I mean, he's probably gonna be fine. I would imagine. It's actually, I think it's higher than that actually. It's hold on.
System shock at 13 con is 85%.
Do you have 15 con? He said.
Yeah,
pretty
well, I'm just spitballing.
It's 90
I think the
90% according to AI. I'm looking at
if it's
the
15,
chart.
yeah.
Yeah, it's 90% 15, 95 16, 97
That's fine.
17,
We'll set them
99.
all at 15 con, just farm boy kind of thing here. So, all right, someone want to roll system shock for this guy? 1 to
The
90,
cleric.
he survives.
He killed everybody, so he gets to roll.
All right. Brace yourselves.
Comes that double zero. Oh, whoo!
All right, so one guy's up at 1 hit point.
I was genuinely nervous for a second. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so we would have left just one body off. I forgot about that. The cleric would have reminded me. So we got 3 bodies in the chest, which plenty of room for that. We got the cat, and everybody can easily fit in the rope trick, so that's not a problem. Everything gets memorized, and after 2 hours and 10 minutes, we can be on our merry way with all the loot. And even the bodies of those stupid wolves if we wanted to. In fact, we will do that. We're going to pile the dead wolves on top of this frickin' thing and get everything out of here so there's even less for them to see and get out of here. What time of day is it roughly?
I have no idea.
It's been a couple hours,
It
so
was, you guys came in the morning, right? It's been at least, yeah. Now you guys have
6
spent
hours
2 or 3
probably.
hours up this thing. So I'd say probably 3 p.m. 2 p.m.
okay, so midday. That sounds about right. All right, well, we start to make our way out of here. Let's see, Hallis in the front, Idri in the back, and Crowlett and Malverin in the middle, and Justin's. I don't know, wherever Justin's cat wants to be. It's up to Justin.
Is it still alive?
Yep.
Yep.
He wasn't in the room.
He wasn't. You sent
Okay.
him out to watch. All right. So he definitely came back, sniffing around for you. So let's move you guys out here because there's the reality of let's do the reality of the tensor.
Yeah, we
disc.
brought him up into the. I assume we brought him up into the rope trick long ago.
All right. So something that Crowlett and Hallis need to see is that when you guys get outside, it's a kind of an icy ledge. There's an icy ledge that you guys are on. You'll see it when you get out.
Richard, you can just drag your character's icon to where you want it on the map if you can see it. There you go. Lorax, your luck ran out.
Yeah, so we'll.
Yeah, you can get Lorax and
Yeah,
Oak
if you
luck.
put some on a plate for me, that'd be good. I'm gonna ask you to cut it up too for me. Yeah,
What do you-
so I don't have a big piece.
You cutting your spaghetti? What are you doing?
I'm having my chicken cut for me. It's hard to play and eat on the computer here.
I imagine. Oh, you on your big screen, by the way, or what?
Huh? That's what I'm asking. Go ahead, John. Yeah, I got the HDMI cord. I'm looking at the TV. I got two screens I'm looking at.
That's a lot better, right?
It's, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just getting used to it, but it's fine. I like it. So,
I mean, you're not going blind looking at it, that's for sure. Well, maybe you will because it's a big screen. You probably get some blue blockers for that, but
no, I mean, I'm fine with it. So, I mean, it's one of those things. I like playing the Baldur's Gate out here on this because it's bigger with that, I think.
well, there you go. Well, good job, Andrew. So, what treacherous ne'er-do-wells try to stop us from leaving?
Well, we've got one more wandering monster check. Probably before you guys get out, we need to make sure no one slips. There is a 1 in 6 chance that you do, unless you have your ice shoes on, which I truncated down to 1 in 10. Some of you guys do have ice spikes. The others do not. So let's take a look.
Well, I have a ring of free action on my wizard, so he's not going anywhere.
I'll put on my ice cleats.
Yep, ice cleats.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Yep. All right, so let me
Yeah.
roll.
Just have your spell of feather fall
No,
ready,
it's
John.
not quite a 1, but it's not a 1. So you guys, ice cleats on, do okay. The Lynx, of course, has no trouble.
I mean, somebody can hold on to the
Thank you.
tensor's floating disc too to stable, help themselves.
Yeah, I imagine it's got a lot of stuff on it, right? You got 4 bodies on this thing,
It can carry a lot of weight.
right? It's not so much. I'm sure. I'm just thinking of the dimensions. Floating disc, tensor's floating disc. This would have to be like tensor's floating like table.
Yeah, basically, it's a pretty big disc. You want to know exactly how big it is? I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jack.
All right, so.
It's 3 feet in diameter, holds 100 pounds of weight per level of the wizard casting the spell.
You can just take a rope and tie everybody on top of it.
Yeah, I
Well,
imagine.
there's not a whole lot to put on there. Just we put the dead wolves on it, and that's about it. We took the other stuff, we put it in the chest. One of our guys is Brez.
Yeah.
So
Are you taking the bodies of the 2 porters, or no? Are you leaving them there?
they're already in the chest.
Okay, so
There are 3
4
bodies we
get-
had to put in the chest.
All right, we'll have to revisit the dimensions of that chest at some point.
The chest it's 3 bodies. There's plenty of room.
Is it not 4 bodies? You don't have Lorax in there too? Lorax, Oaklock, and the 2 humans? You had 3 henchmen.
Oh, you're right.
You raised
All right,
1.
4. Yeah. I forgot about frickin' O'Clock.
And
Well, either way, if I had to move anything out, I can carry
we can't skip over this too.
bodies
So
on the disc. So
Admit-
whatever we couldn't fit in, we can assume is on the disc, and they're going to get teleported hopefully along with everybody else.
This would
when we
be
cast
an
it when we
opportune
wish,
time
so.
for someone to find your chest, but go ahead and roll. We haven't.
And you
rolled
just
this
need to get
week.
the dead wolves out.
We just need to.
You
Yeah. I
could-
mean,
you could throw them over the bottom to the cliff if you wanted.
yeah, we don't have to take them the whole way if we don't need to. Just far enough that we can dispose of their bodies. Fine, whatever.
All right, so. All right.
We're just trying to get out of here.
Right, got it. Let's read. The chances reset 1% whether the chance is recalled. So roll your die.
Necromancer is going to need a beer after this.
Nothing finds it. Yeah. All right. Well, at some point this week we'll roll for to see if anybody. There's a 1% somebody's going to find your chest. Not likely. But okay. Okay, you guys are all right. Making your way north. House, if you want to move your ranger north for the snow leopard, you can lead the party out here. Just to see what you're looking at, Hallis and Justin, of course, and Richard. You guys are on an icy ledge. You are functionally outside. You've left the cave. That dotted line from 2A to where you are, that means you're outside on this rift. You're 200 feet, more or less, above the floor of the rift. You cannot see in the bottom of the rift. It is covered with like a mist. Think King Kong Skull Island. It is very windy out here, and the rift as well. I don't know how geeky you guys want to go, but if you remember that old Star Trek episode where McCoy and Spock go back to the ancient, like Neolithic area or something, I don't know. Back in another world where it was like really windy and snowy. That's kind of what is at the bottom. And the weather outside. So there's a chance you could fall off this ledge, but so far you guys have not. And you're making your way north, and that's cool.
Onward.
Be careful.
All right, no slippage from the non-ice cleats. Ooh, ice cleats. Who's all wearing ice cleats?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
Justin is, and
Idria's not, but she's got a Remora's heat gland, and she's a high dex. She's got a
Alright,
16 dexterity.
let me reread to see what. Okay.
And like I say, she could be holding on to the Tensor's floating disc for support.
Roll,
so.
roll me a John. Roll me a 1d6.
5.
All right. So as you guys are walking, Idri actually slips and falls and starts going towards the edge, but she catches herself and get back on her feet.
All right. Well, don't freak out, but yes, I also have Featherfall ready to zap somebody, so. I've thought of everything! You should be paying me, guys. A little extra stipend, I'm just. Beer, at least.
All right.
Good job, John. Hey, Jack. Goodness. Thanks, buddy. That was good with the garlic and the honey. You're getting better at this. Mom did that. Oh, good.
All right, so Justin, up here to the right is where you guys. This is where you heard and spied. There are frost giants in here for sure on guard duty. It is not advisable to go right. And straight ahead, there are stairs leading out.
We got to go out.
Leon Jenkins. Just introduction. You can see it now.
Left. Don't go right.
Okay.
If you cut the tension with a knife, are we getting near the exit?
Yeah, Justin and Snow Lynx are near the base of the steps. You guys.
I tried to move, but I didn't move it yet.
I've managed to lose the map, and I've not figured out how to get the map back on my screen.
If you click your character up top, Crowley, it should bring the map up.
You know.
If you click the find token,
Oh,
there's a little,
sorry.
like, looks like a bullseye at the top of the character screen, just above your icon.
Okay.
Click
If you
that.
if you click your character in the combat tracker, that's what brings the map up. You'll center the map right on your character.
Okay.
I think if you click the find token, it might bring it up too, though. But let's see. You'll definitely go to your icon.
Aha. Got it. Got it. Cool.
You can
Thank
thank
you.
Ares for this little trick.
Okay, you guys make it out. So I'll take you off this map. Let's just delete everybody.
So we're gonna head to our camp, and then try to get out with the limited wish.
Okay, so you
We
guys
don't need to do it all at once, but
yeah, you guys make it out. And it is like a 30-40 minute jaunt back over to the caves. You guys had earmarked the caves so that you could find it again.
we got a ranger with us too.
Yeah, you got your ranger, you got your snow lynx. Yeah, it's not a problem. The only thing is, let's make sure there's no returning war parties from the frost giants.
Well, these elves got their ears open.
Not me.
I'll roll this one in front of you guys, just so 1 to 8, you will run into somebody. 9 to 100, you. No,
right.
All's quiet. All right, you get back to the cave. You take, you've engineered the cave and the entrance such that you do not draw attention to yourself, and you go back in. So, what was the plan? You guys were going to rest, or are you going to teleport back? What are you guys doing?
Little rest, and then once we've had some food and we feel good about life, we get ready to cast a limited wish spell and say goodbye to that forever. And that'll teleport everyone except for Malverin. Malverin can teleport himself. And if you're good with it, then we can consider us all back to the boss's lair, I guess, in a matter of a couple hours. Or less. We cover up. I assume we will cover up the entrance of this thing as best we can, best a skilled ranger would do.
Yeah.
With leaves and whatever.
All right, so this is a map of the Crystal Mist Mountains. Again, this is Kingdom of Greyhawk, the world of Greyhawk, rather. And you guys are there, more or less, where the circle is, and you are going here. So that is where you're headed.
The
All
March
right,
of
so
Sterrick.
you guys rest. Not that it matters in 2E for this, but I'll go ahead and do a long rest here. Or, yeah, I guess it's a long rest. Okay. And then you guys are going to teleport, yeah?
Yep, we're
means-
trying.
If you guys took a long rest, then Kralad, you may want to,
Yeah,
prepare your spells.
Obviously, I wanna-
or, yeah.
I
reload your
should
spells.
cast all the healing spells I've got before we rest.
Well, that means everybody be full hit points because you could cast heal on yourself, and you'd easily maybe get 13 off of Idri.
Well, I think he was saying he wants to get rid of his remaining ones before the first rest.
Yeah. I should have used them before. I should use whatever I've got left, and then obviously rememorize once we've rest.
Yeah, it's not clear what you have left to John's earlier point.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I've fucked up I added spells on that I didn't have and stuff. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
That's why I've not really been casting the spells because I added on the spells to be to maximum, which I shouldn't have done. I think. Sorry.
Yeah, there's a limited amount of spells. It's in the top of it. You should see how many spells you can have. For each
Yeah,
spell.
I didn't go beyond the limit, but I changed what I'd memorized, and I think I sort of memorized spells that I shouldn't have done because I had less memorized. The character must have used some, I think.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I mean,
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
Let's just say you burned through them all. I think they were mostly burned through for healing, except for the heal. Let's just say you don't have any left before your first rest. After you wake up, you'll have all of them back, or whatever you want to pray over back. You can,
yeah, whatever you
Finish
selected
with
should be there.
and then you guys can, of course, teleport back where you're going to be looking for some more potent kind of clerical help.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of this limited wish. It's official. It's gone. A little cry there from Adri, but okay. Save the day. And I don't know, she just clicks her heel 3 times and wishes everybody home, I guess, or something along those lines. Back to
Yeah.
the March of Sterrick.
Back to the chamber of the Archmage of Istavan here. Not really
Yeah,
Archmage,
and that-
she's 15th level, whatever the moniker that carries.
And that's pretty much close to the same thing that Malvarian does. Anywhere that he knows well in the town is sufficient. I don't think I have a chance of failure, but let me look at this spell. That would be ironic.
Teleport into a wall. Let's see it.
Right?
We're 100 feet up above. You better dust off that feather fall real quick.
Actually, it's pretty much a guaranteed teleport for 2 reasons. He already knows the place well, and also they have that crystal ball, so he could get a refresher course. Teleport. I don't think I've ever even used teleport in AD&D before.
This is part of it,
Nice.
Richard. Like, we're using spells we haven't used in ages or if ever, so we're got to read over them. It's it's play and learn,
Oh, yeah.
We'd like to be fair.
The idea is just to have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I could even take other stuff with me if I needed to. Spellcaster is able to teleport a maximum weight of 250 pounds plus an additional 150 pounds for each level of experience above the 10th. So I could take another body if necessary, but I think we're already good. I could teleport probably with the snow leopard if I needed to, but that'd be an easy one.
Snow leopard's probably happy to stay in the snow, not
Yeah.
be teleported around.
Just tell her to watch the cave.
What, we're gonna leave him here?
He lives here. He lives.
He lives there. Come back and
Well-
get him.
Go back to his lair.
Okay. It's up to Justin, I imagine.
Yeah, Justin's call.
Oh, yeah.
You good with just let him?
Unless he's got some type of separation anxiety or something as a ranger.
I don't think he's that kind of ranger.
No, I don't think so. No, I'm good with leaving it here.
Yeah.
If the destination is very familiar to the wizard, it's unlikely that there is any error in arriving, although the caster has no control over his facing upon arrival. So I could, arrive looking at a wall, but I'm not going to teleport into the wall. So there you go. Let's see. Very familiar, on target. I'd have to roll a freaking double 0. I'll go ahead and roll.
All right, 000. You're
In the
taking
wall.
underground.
Holy mackerel! What the heck? All right, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, God's got a sense of humor today. All right. Good night. I almost died.
Yes. That would have been yes.
What is the irony? He saves everybody in the party and kills himself teleporting onto a wall.
Oh man.
Probabilities. Okay, so you guys teleport back into a surprised kind of war, chamber of the mage and his staff. Quickly explain the situation. He tells his steward, the names escape me at the moment. Apologize. He tells his steward, who hurries down to get the arch cleric while you are recalling your chest.
Sounds good. And yes, that's after a day's rest. That's what I do.
All right. He also hands you a few scrolls. These are very handy to identify the things that you have picked up. And he tells another servant to bring in some food for you while he gets the lowdown from you guys to say, what have you found? What have you learned? Clearly, this is even more dangerous than the hill giant steading.
Well, Malverin tells them the whole story about the shaky ceiling that caught us completely off guard. We weren't anticipating that after we survived a battle with a bunch of winter wolves and avoided the frost giants, and we were just getting things in order when the entire ceiling came down and almost killed the entire party. But we managed to, through good preparation and force of will, to get back here and limited wish spell. Tell him the whole thing about that, and Idri kind of smiles and, well, it's gone, but it was used for the right thing. So, yeah, they're a bunch of frost giants. We did not confront them yet. We didn't, unfortunately, get the chance, but we know where they are and we know how to get back to it.
Okay.
They're none the wiser. We also ditched the bodies of the wolves and as much as other evidence as we could as we were leaving. So they'll probably be prepared to some degree, but I don't think they'll be overly prepared when we come.
Well, troubling.
Anybody else got anything to contribute to the...
He says
That's
that's
all very
I'm not
unfortunate
really sure
about
what
Bostic.
to tell him. I mean, it's like, it's pretty frigid and rugged place, so you know.
The
Yeah, well, it's a big. Malvarian just says, "Look, I understand this is going to probably cost, but we're willing to pay whatever is necessary to get our friends here taken care of. We can take care of the dead men in a couple of days, but the elves are another problem entirely, and I know that it would require resurrection to guarantee their full recovery. We would probably have to call in some favors and a very high-level cleric from somewhere, maybe not here, I don't know, but maybe there's one around these parts. You tell us, please." Resurrection, by the way, does work on elves. I double check.
yeah, no, yeah, resurrection does. Right.
I mean, we could go for reincarnation if you still want to like take a gamble, Dick. I know you're a gambler, but up to you.
I don't want to be a centaur.
I still want you to be a centaur, but it's all right. I think centaurs would actually be a cool cleric. Maybe I'll put him in my campaign. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. They have a cleric that comes in. He confers. You bring the bodies out, right?
The two elves, yeah.
2 elves. What about the 2?
We can take care of the men on our own. Our cleric can res them, no problem.
Oh, by the
Yeah,
way,
just needs a couple days.
Idri has aged 1 year and she's very tired. She's gonna need some rest. That wish spell aged her 1 year.
Okay. Luckily, she's a half elf, so.
Well, then it aged her 1 for every 100 years that she's expected to live. So what's her lifespan? Just mentally, just do the math, put it on her sheet.
I'll give her a couple of years.
Yeah. Okay, so so he confers, and the Archmage at this event says, "I will pay." You know, and he, says that. Okay, they work it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal Lorax and Oaklock. So.
Actually, you know what? I don't think she actually would age technically. It's just a technical thing because it came out of the Ring of Spell store. Doesn't matter either way. It's not like she's going to die from old age, but just like.
Okay. Oaklock and Lorax are back to full health upon successful resurrection, and I think that, if memory serves, it really takes it out of the cleric to do that. So he has to. I'm not even sure he could do 2 in a row, but let's just, for the sake of time constraints, he does you both. If not 1 day, then 1 day, 2 day.
Yeah, this is going to be at least a 2 or 3 day operation here.
Kralid, I take it you heal yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, Riders Reign, everyone's back. Let's go ahead and give everyone back.
Yeah, that's a pretty hefty cleric they brought in.
Yeah, it's just a couple raised dead. It'll just over a 2 day period. He's exhausted from it, but able to do it. And yeah, okay. They have a lot of very high powered. Anyone in Keelan that's kind of high powered is here trying to solve this issue, which includes some clerics.
Yeah, he's got to be at least 14th level to cast that sucker, and 18 wisdom.
Yeah. Okay, you guys are back in Istvan. When you're ready,
we'll get his name and send him flowers later or something. Thank you very much.
So the chain is right next door. You can use this opportunity to replenish, resupply. You do have 3 scrolls he gave you.
And I don't point a finger at the cleric and say it was all his fault, but.
So you guys, have an opportunity to replenish and resupply. You also have 3 scrolls of Identify that were given to you if you want to cast those upon some items in the party sheet.
Oh well, I mean, I could memorize identify and start identifying stuff while we're resting up here. So we'll keep the scrolls.
Just figure out what the wand is.
True. All right. Yeah, you can assume over. Let's say we rest. I would imagine a minimum of 3 days here. So yeah, over the course of 3 days, how many items do I have to identify? The ring.
Well, there's a battle
The
axe,
armor.
there's a ring, there's a scroll. And
All
then
right, screw it.
there
Let's
is
say. I guess we rest a
wand
week.
and armor.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't take a week. Technically I could memorize one spell relatively quickly, but anyway, yeah. Minimum 3 days. I would say 3 to 7 days. We rest before we get back, and
Yeah, and I'm remembering Identify in 2E is a little bit different, right? It's like I like it. It's like the mage has to work with the thing and turn it over and research it. It's almost like a lab exercise.
Yeah.
yeah. So it's not going to be like overnight dealio. So we can take our time here.
Right. This isn't like Baldur's Gate. You click a button, all of a sudden you know all the properties of the thing, right?
All right. The chance of learning a piece of information about an item is equal to 10% per level of the caster to a maximum of 90%. So you'd have a 90% chance. Any roll of 96 to 100 indicates a false reading. 91 to 95 reveals nothing. Okay, I got to roll for these then.
Right.
Interesting.
The 8 hours immediately preceding the casting of the spell must be spent purifying the items and removing influences that would corrupt. Right. So each incident takes 8 hours plus to do this. Yeah.
And he must rest for 1 hour to cover each point of constitution. Holy crap, what the heck? How come I never looked at this before?
So it's one thing a day we can do. So how many items do we have?
I'd say like 7 at most, and just assume we're going to be here resting for a week. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. Let me roll here. Unless I roll really badly, we should be in good shape. But let's see. But I rolled a 99 earlier, so hopefully that one's out of our system. That's 1.
So what thing did you identify? Are you just going through?
Oh, I'm just going to roll all of them at once here and see if I fail. I don't think I'm going to be failing. We'll see. And if we do fail, then you can just randomly roll and see which I failed on. Huh, almost failed. Still good. What is that, 5? 6? Good.
All right. I don't think there's more than 6 items, is there?
That's all of them.
No, what I'm curious about is that you do you barf or get sick on the following? The material components of a spell are a pearl and an owl feather steeped in wine. The infusion must be drunk prior to the spell casting.
Which makes me lose that temporary constitution probably, because who would want to drink that crap?
Right. Yeah. Okay. So let me go through the party sheet and identify.
Well, we do have high-level clerics nearby. I should be all right. I'm just saying. Let's see. We got a level 12 and a level 14 plus. Be all right.
Give him some Pepto-Bismol. He'll be fine.
Yeah, give me some beers. I'm good. Now I'm thinking about beer in real life. I should never have mentioned.
So who takes the battle axe? Where's that going?
Oh, I don't know. What is it?
It's a battle axe. Let's see.
We've identified
You
it
can
as
look
a
in the
battle
party
axe.
sheet.
Wow.
Look in the party sheet and assign it.
A +1 battle axe. Nice. Ooh, a ring of fire resistance. Wow, dude, that's a good one.
Well, Gary's sense of humor really comes out in this because you're not going to run into a lot of fire in the Frost Giant Jarl.
True, but if we go up against Sneaky drow with high level spells. Yeah. Scroll of protection from elementals. I will probably be taking that. I think that's a mage scroll. I think. I don't know. That's a good question. I think it's just a protection scroll, actually. Anybody could probably use it. Well, not just anybody. Let's see. I don't know. Can anybody use that? Hold on a minute.
Well, if nobody wants the ring of fire protection, I'll take it.
He's only been dead for a day and he's already taken.
I'm just asking. I mean, nobody said anything, so I was waiting for somebody to speak up and say, "I'll take it."
Hey, you wouldn't be role playing a thief if you didn't immediately want to take it. I totally get it. That's fine. You could have it. I don't need it. I mean, I kind of could use it, but I'm not that worried about it. You did die, so I say you at least get dibs on it.
I got an idea for when we go back down these stairs, and those 7 frost giants that are on guard duty or whatever. When we come back, I want to cast an illusion of a white dragon fighting those 5 wolves outside, making a bunch of noise, but I want it to be 50 to 100 feet past the ledge, so they come running out and they run over the ledge like Wile E. Coyote, where they're looking for their lost dogs, fighting the white dragon there. What do you think of that, John?
Pretty creative.
I mean, may as well have them coming out, and if we just get 1 or 2 of them to fall over the thing, that would be good. Because all they see is their dogs out there fighting in the dragon, and they've been looking for their dogs, and they never found the bodies, so they may still think they're alive.
True. That's kind of what I'm counting on. We got rid of them for good reason. So yeah, we can definitely use it.
I've got a wand of illusion with 10 charges, so I think that's a plan. What do you think of that, Richard?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Okay. Justin, you still there?
Yep.
Okay. How the kids doing?
Oh, they're doing good.
So last night, Justin could have used.
I bet they had a big week there. I know that.
Yeah.
Last night, Justin could have used some of this frost giant action. His freezers. So while we were down in Florida, we lost power. At least he did. His house had some breakers kicked. So when it came back on, it didn't obviously turn the breakers back on. So everything in his freezers and fridge got ruined.
Yep. I haven't had power since Tuesday, so we threw away 6 trash bags full of food.
Ouch.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, I remember we, what was it? We went to vacation in Vegas or something, and a pipe broke and the water was everywhere. That was a mess. But we got that handled.
Yeah.
Didn't want to go on vacation for a long time after that.
Yep.
Yeah. Good. So while I mean, this is obviously a natural break period. We'll clean this up, but it's a good stopping point. So next week, Richard is Richard's in the UK, so he's 5 hours ahead of us. So right now
was
it's
it 2 in the morning there?
12:30 in the morning or 1:30 in the morning. for
Yeah, it's
Richard.
half one. It's half one. Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're a
So-
trooper. You're staying out there.
Do you guys have any
Should we start it an hour earlier then, maybe at
Yeah.
5 instead of 6?
Yeah, that would be good.
Would that help you out some, Richard?
That would be fan.
Yeah, we'll just move the time up an hour to get started. We'll do it that way.
Yeah, awesome. Let's plan on it, and then Justin, we'd love to have you back, buddy. We'll load you up as a ranger if you can get on.
Yeah, I'll see what I got going on.
All right.
All right. Well,
Ranger can probably use that battle axe, or somebody who could use a battle axe. Who needs a magic battle axe? Should be the Ranger, I think.
Oaklock's got a spear that's +3, and I got the flaming sword, so I'm happy with that. I
Yeah,
can't
the
really
Ranger-
use the battle axe anyways.
Ranger's got the sword, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
anyways, there could always load it into my magic chest in case of emergency if somehow somebody manages to lose a weapon or something.
Yeah.
I'll just do that. I'll put it in the chest.
Okay.
That way it's there in case.
Well.
All right. Well, we'll work on that illusion with the dragon and the wolves fighting each other outside, like 50 feet over the ledge, so they come running out as fast as they can, and hopefully they just fall over the ledge. If we can get 1 or 2 that way, that would even out the fight.
Yeah, I like the idea of trying to ambush them. Actually, is good. Come up with something.
Yeah. Frontal assaults will not win the day here. So.
No.
No, oh, especially if the ceilings are going to keep falling on our heads. I'm just saying.
Well, Gygax, he got some stuff up his sleeve, you know.
Yeah, unless we find a magical umbrella somewhere to protect us, we're in trouble.
Yeah, you can delete that battle axe out of the party sheet, Andrew. I put it into the notes for this chat.
Dick, take that ring of fire resistance, drag it to your inventory.
I don't know how to do that, but let's see here.
Just drag the icon from the party sheet.
I see
drag
party sheet. I don't see
Yeah,
any
open up.
icon.
You got to go to the inventory tab in the center there.
Oh,
Up in
okay.
the top right.
Inventory.
So open up your
Okay.
character sheet, go to your
Ring of
inventory on your character sheet, then
I
drag
just
the,
assigned it to him.
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy.
Went ahead and assigned it to him.
or let the DM do it.
Thank you, Andrew. All right. Well, I'm looking at the thing on the big screen TV. It's looking good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Good. No, good stuff. So next week we'll start at 5 p.m. We'll start here in Istvan. You guys will teleport back once you've, resupplied and redone whatever. Ready to tackle some frost giants proper.
Spend lots of money and try to get all the healing potions we can.
Well, maybe I'll kill the rest of you next week.
Well, you'll do fine, King Richard. You're doing good.
Yeah,
Guys, thank you very much. All right.
Plot your next move.
No, thank you very much, guys. I enjoyed that. I just need to get my head around the platform and the spells and whatnot.
You just have to
So,
play with it. I mean, I'm still learning it. So, I mean,
Yeah.
the main thing is being able to hear each other because Andrew, John, and me, we played since high school together. So as long as we can hear each other, we kind of know what's going on. So,
Yeah. Well, Andrew pretty much opens up his channel like earlier, so you could always pop in and ask him questions and look at your character sheet and toy with your stuff and get used to it that way before the session even starts. So
yeah.
So wait, Andrew, I'm confused. I thought you were going on a trip. Are you going to do this from the road, or what's going on?
No, it's that was last week. I was when I ran that one shot or the alternate game for you and Dickie. I was I was down there. So this week I'm at home. Next Sunday I'm at home. We'll run it at 5 p.m. The Sunday after that I'll be flying out to Heathrow, but I'll be back for the Sunday following. So in 2 weeks' time we'll take a break. But after that, I should be good. And I will leave the program running up. I'm not going to close it out. So
All right.
tomorrow, Richard or anybody else, Justin or anybody wants to get in and play and look around with the character, feel free. And if you want to, now would be a good time too, Richard. If you want to, roll up an 11th level character and play with it, go for it. You can do it.
Yeah. Okay. I think we I think we definitely need a cleric regardless, don't we? I think he's the only cleric in the party, so
well,
but
you
that's
can
cool.
make them yours. You pick out whatever deity you want and all that type stuff. And
Yeah, you can just edit that
Yeah.
character sheet to your heart's content if you want to take it over and just make him your own guy. Do it.
make the backstory, whatever.
And Justin, if you want to roll up a second character, you feel free to do that as well. 11th level. I think you're going to need these. I think you'll need 88 levels, frankly. 8 times 11. So feel free if you want any time this week. Because there is, if I play it by how it's written, you guys won't survive.
Yeah. Well, plus Ares, hopefully Ares will come back. So, yeah, I think Justin, you should make your character anyway because hopefully Ares
you-
will return.
Have you heard from Ares?
Just that he was mentally not in a great place and he needed to take care of his mental health. So, so that's probably not an immediate thing, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it could be a never thing. It could be tomorrow. Who knows? But yeah.
Okay. And I see you got 37 gems here. Is there a value assigned to them, or is it just we'll figure it out later?
It's 100 gold piece each, probably.
Okay. All right. So just put that little note in there, John, and we're all set for the evening. All right, fellas. Enjoy it. See y'all next week.
Guys, see you next week.
Sure. Yep.
All right.
Take care.
Take
Take
care,
them
guys.
shopping at
Bye-bye.
Costco and get some steaks. Take care of them, Andrew.
See
See ya.
I hear ya.
See ya.
Amen.
Bye-bye.
See ya.